think so from that shot.
No, he's been a stone cold killer this whole weekend.
So Wescoe is going to keep 7. Can Conley keep 7 this time? He can. So we're away in game 2, Seachrome Coast.
Gideon's Wallkeeper.
For some red hot tapping action. Turn 1 for Conley.
Memnite.
Memnite. Glint Hawk, return the Memnite, replay the Memnite. Off you go. Again, Conley saying how important it was to be on the play. Got a glimpse of a dismember there.
Yep.
Interesting, it looks like Craig kept a 1-land hand.
Ooh.
Cortex.
I mean, he has dismember, which is a start. In.
No activations of the Lawkeeper from Craig.
Block.
Sure.
He blocks, he dismembers the flyer.
Hurts.
Go.
It looks like Kaplan is ahead in Game 3 against Paula with Arc Trail and Manic Vandal doing some hard work.
So 2 Seachrome Coast, there's Leonic Relic Warder, which was good, though ultimately not good enough for Craig in game number 1. Glint Hawk Idol vanishes from the equation. Woods lays land number 3. We're about to find out why they call the deck Tempered Steel for the first time.
12.
Dash for 3. And thanks in large part to the dismember, Craig is already down to 12. Looks like a second Relic Water.
It is indeed, and that will get rid of Tempered Steel.
Hold on.
I'm sorry?
Alright, I'm done.
Hold on. Okay, I'm done. Woods looking at 3. There's an Etched Champion there. Mox Opal.
Plays the Etched Champion. Animates his Nexus. Attacks for 1.
12 and 1 poison.
Yep.
Go.
So Yunya Ianaga has leveled things against Josh Utter Layton. When you have little white men, it turns out that giant titans that also, by the way, have Kessig Wolfrun back up make pretty short work of little 1-1. So it's a 1-1 between Josh Utter Layton and Yunya Ianaga of Japan. Currently 1-1 everywhere except right here, where Wescoe is looking to equalize against Woods.
Etched Champion is making things uncomfortable for
No cards.
No cards.
for Craig, despite the fact that Conley is out of cards. Can't attack with either of his Relic Waters right now without giving Conley something back.
Are you aware you have 1 poison?
I'm aware.
I see a Fiend Hunter and there's Honor of the Pure. So those are 3/3 Relic Waters.
Yep.
But he can't attack because
There's an Etched Champion then.
yeah,
Just goes,
he'll
whatever.
he'll gladly trade for either of those guys, probably for the Tempered Steel. Can finish him off very quickly with those 2 Nexuses if he gets his Tempered Steel back.
Looks like Hero of Bladehold in Wescoe's hand right now on the left.
Bland is apparently looking very good in Game 3, according to coverage reporter Tim Willoughby.
Is he indeed?
Yeah, Mortarpod took down LSV's entire team, apparently.
I can tell you that we will be going to that Game 4, so you will get to see Luis Scott Vargas attempting to make the semi-finals and thus eliminate Owen Turtenwald from contention for Player of the Year. Remember, 4 players can still be Player of the Year here on the final day of the season. That's crazy. And David Kaplan leads Paolo Vita Dama de Rosa by 2-1. The Canadian with mono red leads Paolo in his 8th Pro Tour top 8.
Owen has to be so conflicted right now.
Attack.
Just one attacker from Craig. He only sends in. Just sends in the one relic order with the Glint Hawk under it.
Let's hold Paolo as well, please. Hold Paolo and Kaplan on table B. We are going to C next, but hold B as well.
We're going to try to bring you all the late game action from both Paulo's match and LSV's match.
So as soon as this one is done, we will take you across to Bland and Scott Vargas. We'll follow that up with what could be a decisive Game 4 of De Rosa against Kaplan.
Kaplan is indeed 2-1 up on Paolo right now.
So 3 mana.
Fiend Hunter takes down a Memnite.
So Woods untaps with Mox Opal, Glint Hawk Idol, Etched Champion, facing Fiend Hunter with something stolen, Leonin Relic Water with something stolen, Leonin Relic Water with something stolen, and an Honor of the Pure.
And he is going to dismember to free his Tempered Steel.
He unsteals the steel.
Yep. Activates his Glint Hawk Idol and attacks for 8. Craig is at 10.
And a poison. Let's not forget the poison. So once again, Wescoe is under the gun. He untaps Fiend Hunter and Relic Warder, Honor of the Pure for the second game, arguably not getting the job done.
He does have timely reinforcements, but it is not going to make him men right now. He is only going to gain him life, which is relevant since he's at 2.
4 cards. All the questions being asked by Conley Woods, all the answers required from Craig Wescoe.
And even if Craig can stabilize this game, which I don't know how he necessarily can, he's going to have to deal with, 3 power Inkmoth Nexuses over the next 2 turns. He is holding Divine Offering, though.
And his fingers...
That could be what we call a big deal.
Yeah. Fingers tapping the table going, if you do this, I do this, I've got 3 mana, I'm going to make it 4. Okay, there's land number 4.
Pass the turn, no attack. No play.
Looks like Woods has drawn another Etched Champion. He has indeed.
Just turns on the Glint Hawk.
In come my boys. Etched Champion has protection from all colours. And that is game number 2 to Conley Woods of the United States. He leads Craig Wescoe by 2-0.